Today I'm going to the Tutankhamun experience in London. I'm really excited and I'm going to take you guys along with me.
I'm on the train now. I hardly had any time to do any filming in the morning. It was a bit of a rush because I needed to catch a very early train to London. But I wanted to show you the makeup I'm wearing today because I've used this really beautiful Egyptian styled makeup palette, and also the lipstick I'm wearing. It comes in this Tutankhamun case. I just think this is gorgeous. It's actually from the British Museum. And then one more thing I wanted to show you is this necklace. It's actually my sister. She's really into Egyptians and ancient Egypt. I'm really looking forward to this. I don't really know what to expect because I haven't looked into it that much, but from what I've seen, it does look really good. I've arrived at the building XL, which is where they have the Tutankhamun experience. I'm a little bit early at the moment though. My time slot is 11:30 and it's now just gone 10, so I'm just going to look around the area. We're right next to the docks. It looks really beautiful here.
Tutankhamun was the last pharaoh of the 18th dynasty and the youngest pharaoh in ancient Egypt. His father was Akhenaten and his mother was Nefertiti. Tutankhamun only ruled as a boy for a short time, but became the most famous pharaoh in the world because his tomb was discovered almost intact and full of treasures in 1922. The tomb contained over 5,000 items. Some of the items discovered were a solid gold coffin, thrones, artifacts, trumpets, fresh linen, furniture, clothes, a chariot, 130 walking sticks, and a dagger. But unlike found in any other pharaoh tomb, was a 24-pound solid gold death mask, which was placed over the young king's head and shoulders. The mask is one of the most famous works of art in the world. In 1907, it was declared that there was nothing left to find at the Valley of the Kings, but in 1922, the Egyptologist Howard Carter discovered Tutankhamun's tomb. February 1923, the seal of the tomb was broken for the first time in over 3,000 years. Tutankhamun's reign is notable for restoring Egypt back to its original religion, as during his father's reign, Akhenaten only worshipped one god. People were now allowed to worship the old gods again, and Tutankhamun and his advisors restored the old religious temples and moved the capital city back to Thebes. Tutankhamun reigned for roughly 10 years, dying around the age of 18. His tomb was actually very small in size for a pharaoh, and it is believed the tomb was built for someone else, but was used to bury the young pharaoh when he died unexpectedly. But this helped to keep his tomb hidden from thieves for thousands of years, now making Tutankhamun the world's most famous pharaoh.
Lord of the manifestations of Ra. Tutankhamun.
I'm in a photo booth at the moment to make myself look like a pharaoh. Oh my god, what the heck? That's so funny. My fringe has made me look like I've got a monobrow. Well, I won't be adding that photo to Facebook. I had huge ears, and because of my fringe, it looked like I had a monobrow. Dad, is that you? Is this you on here? Is that Dad? I'm going to try and get a better photo, I think. Let's try again. I wasn't ready! They always do me with really big ears, but there we go. We're just having a lot of fun with these pictures. My mum and dad's just taken some now. Sorry.
I didn't even look.
Yeah, that one's alright. Another one of me. That one's my favourite, I think. That was such a fun experience. I really enjoyed myself. One of the rooms was like this projector screen room. That was a lot of fun. And then there were 2 virtual reality rooms. One where you sit down and kind of like watch a film, and another one where you move around. It was really funny because we were all walking around and we all looked like Howard Carter. And then we went into this hologram room where we got to see how the Egyptians did their embalming. These are images found on the north wall of Tutankhamun's burial chamber. You can get the images as a bookmark. I had so much fun today. I'm back home now, and I just wanted to explain to you about the different rooms that
I was unable to film in during the Tutankhamun experience. So one of the rooms which I did get some footage in was this projection screen kind of room, and you're in there for about 30 minutes. You could spend as much time as you want in there. It's on a loop, but the whole thing goes on for about 30 minutes, I think they said. And you just get to see loads of different images of Egypt, and they like talk about the Egyptian gods and about discovering the tomb. It was probably one of my favourite rooms. It was just so visually impressive. And then we went into this room where they had this hologram, and they showed us how they mummified Tutankhamun. And then there were two virtual reality rooms, one where you wore a VR set and you just sat down and watched this like short film, and then there was another one where you actually moved around and you wore the headset. It felt like you were walking around the landscapes of Egypt, which was just amazing, and I've never done anything like that before, so that was a really fun experience. I definitely recommend going if you're interested, because it is a lot of fun, and I think it's only on for a few months. I didn't do any more filming after that, but I did go shopping in London, and I just wanted to show you the items I picked up. I'm really into these little monsters. They're from the Pop Mart shop, and I finally got one which I've wanted since Christmas. It is this Christmas Coca-Cola styled monster. I just think it's so cute. It was quite pricey. It was £25, but I have wanted it for a while, so I'm glad I finally got one. I'm also a big fan of Timothée Chalamet, and he acted as Bob Dylan in the film A Complete Unknown, and he sang during the film, and the vinyl is now out with all of the songs he sang in the film, so had to pick the vinyl up. I'm really looking forward to listening to all the songs again. I'm going to end the video here. I really hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video.